Hey guys, this video is a tool to show you how to search for prospects on Sales Navigator if your account comes with that. Sales Navigator is a really good tool that allows you to search for specific buyer personas that is a little bit more advanced compared to just regular LinkedIn. So it has some extra tools that I'm going to show you how to use. And you can use this, as I said, specifically to look for individual buyer personas based on whatever the account requires. Um, just as an example, let's say I want to look for HR directors. Uh, you just search up here on the top. And then over here on the left, you have a bunch of different parameters that you can narrow your search down for. So right now we're showing 1.7 million results. Obviously that's a lot, so we want to narrow that down. You can look for specific regions, and you can do this in regular LinkedIn as well. So this is kind of standard. So let's say the greater New York City area. Already I've reduced the results down to 72,000. Relationship, you can look for first, second, or third degree connections. We'll do third degree connections for now because that'll cast a wider net, although first and second degree connections are also useful. You can look for specific companies. So this is useful if you're looking for specific people at MNCs where you're going to have multiple people in the same role. So that'll allow you to look for that. You can also search by industry. Let's take marketing and advertising as one example. You can search for multiple industries as well. So you're not limited to just one. But let's take marketing and advertising for now. Company headcount, this is a really important one. A lot of times our buyer profile will be defined by how big the company is, because one product or service may be useful for a small startup, but may be totally irrelevant for a big corporation. So this is really important. Let's take 11 through 50, for example. And of course, you can also search for multiple ones here as well if you want to. Seniority level. Let's say we want to look for, let's just let it load. Okay, here we go. Let's say we want CXO, VP, and director, just as a couple of examples, right? Function, you can look for specific departments. I'm going to pick human resources here. Title as well. You can search for specific titles that you're looking for, and you can do tags as well. So already we've gone from 1.7 million results to 38. So what we have here is a highly targeted, highly narrowed down list of results. The other cool thing about Sales Navigator is you can look for people who've changed their job specifically in the last 3 months. And this is helpful if you're looking for people who are new to their role and you want to introduce yourself, whether that's through a LinkedIn message saying, congratulations on the new role, would be great to chat sometime, that kind of thing. So you have that option. These two people have started less than a month ago. And you can also look for people who've posted stuff on LinkedIn specifically in the last month. So if I just take one example here, down here I should be able to look for their LinkedIn activity. Where is that? Let's try a different example. Yeah, okay, so here we go. This is a few weeks ago, but just to give you an understanding of how this can be useful. Here we go. So here's a link that she posted, and if it's relevant, you can either comment or like, engage in a conversation somehow with that prospect just to get the conversation started. And there you have it. So as I said, what this allows you to do is have a really narrow buyer persona search that gives you some additional tools that you otherwise wouldn't have on regular LinkedIn. You can also do the same thing here, but you can search for leads up here in the corner. Again, so you've got some of the parameters that we're showing earlier. And it's basically the same thing, but just another way to look for leads. The other cool thing with LinkedIn is you can do the same thing, but for accounts. So here you can search for specific keywords. So, whatever that might be, let's say, I don't know, cosmetics or something like that, right? You can search for geography, industry, and here this information is really important. Looking for department headcount, the growth of the department headcount, the company headcount. So this again will allow you to look for those specific buyer profiles depending on how big they are, what their annual revenue is. So here you can, if you want to search for like a minimum of I don't know, 5 million, you have that option there. Oops, not 5 trillion. I meant 5 million, but you get the point. Technologies used, so whether that's like Outlook or that kind of stuff, Google, HubSpot, you got that there. Job opportunities, relationship. So you have a number of different features that you can use to really narrow down your search, both for people, whether buyer personas, or companies, buyer profiles. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and hope you found this useful.